sign language interpreter this morning is Esther Kendi. Now, every other September, the world celebrates what is called Deaf Awareness Month. And here at Science TV, we know, you know, that our business is the deaf community and, of course, extensively the persons with disabilities. This morning, we're going to be having an engaging conversation with a team from Vital Signs. They're going to be telling us what exactly Vital Signs is all about. But we're going to be talking about occupational safety and safety at work and the type of trainings that they are giving and offering to persons who are deaf across the country. If you have any questions and you would like to be a part of the show, kindly engage with us across our social media platforms. That is on Facebook, LinkedIn, Twitter, from X, formerly Twitter. You can also follow and subscribe our YouTube channel at Science TV Kenya, but also you can find us on web, and also you can use the numbers on your screen to SMS us or WhatsApp us, and we'll be glad to sample some of your feedback. We have a guest this morning, and without further ado, I'll give our guest an opportunity to introduce himself and greet us this morning. Good morning.
Thank you so much and good morning. My name is Calvin Kialo, and this is my sign name. I am deaf, and I am from Vital Signs. Vital Signs. Our objective is to train the deaf community on safety and also first aid and fire safety.
Thank you very much, Kelvin, for joining us this morning and for the amazing work that you do at Vital Signs. Let us begin at the point of why is it important that you train deaf persons through Vital Signs? Why is it important for the organization to train safety for deaf persons?
I'll say that the training to the deaf community is very important because most of the times when accidents or incidents happen and maybe they're affecting the deaf people and they don't have the skills, it makes them stuck. And so with the training and the skills that you're giving them, that means that right now they can save themselves and maybe save other people. I'll give an example that happened in Naivasha, where we trained a certain community in a certain company in Naivasha. It was a flower company. And then after the training, it happened that an accident was happening. And we saw one of the deaf participants from the same day of the training going to help. And so that is why I'll say it is very important to train the deaf on that training, on fire safety and training.
Yeah, amazing. Because definitely, I would imagine if because most of these trainings are mandatory for organizations, but if then they aren't sign language interpreters for deaf persons within the organization, then for them to get that information is very tedious. Now, my next question to you is, how are the trainers set up? Is it only deaf persons who get to train, or there is a mix of people who get to do the trainings? Tell us about the training team at Vital Signs.
Yes, we do have deaf trainers.
Yeah.
And we also work with trainers who are also sign language interpreters. Because we understand for you to communicate using to the deaf, you have to use sign language.
Yeah.
So we are deaf trainers, we have deaf trainers, and also sign language interpreters who are trainers as well. That way, we are able to communicate because we are targeting the deaf community.
Yeah, I know later on in the conversation we're going to be talking about where the trainings are going to be taken, but so far, how many trainings have you been able to do and to conduct, and where have you done trainings?
we are focusing in the 47 counties.
Yeah.
Most of the times we train in schools, churches. We've trained in schools. We've trained in churches. We've trained in companies that have the deaf. For example, flower farms in Naivasha.
Yeah.
We have also trained in different counties, for example, Kwale, Naivasha, Nakuru, Nairobi County. And we are also planning to visit the Kisumu County. We were in Machakos recently. We haven't finished the training yet in all the counties, but yes, we've targeted the 47 counties.
Amazing, and sounds to be interesting and amazing work that you are doing. I want us to take a quick break, and when we come back from the break, I want to ask you questions about what exactly are you training these deaf personnel in these places that you are going to. You've spoken about churches, you've spoken about schools, and you've spoken about companies where deaf people are employed. Are the trainings the same? What are the approaches when it comes to training and all of that? That is what I want us to talk about when we come back from the break. Dear viewer, I hope you've been able to learn a thing or two about what Vital Signs are doing. And when we come back from the break, we're going to be knowing exactly what do they train about and how can you be a part of that. Kindly keep it Science TV, and we'll be back after